sure I plugged that back in. Would that be good for now? So what's yeah, I know it's early morning, right? Why I'm up this early? Well, your boy got all the sleep he could. Alright, 4 likes ain't bad. He got all the sleep he could, man. um, yeah, I know I look. Hmm. Look at you. I'm gonna start, y'all. See, I've been kind of, ain't no way. I've been kind of slacking this a little bit because of well, for one, and forgive me for a
Your
slow
face
start.
blowing a kiss.
Hey, hello, babies. How you doing? I've been a little slow start. Kind of turned away with streaming for 2 reasons. Well, no, for 1 reason. Well, okay, a couple reasons. I ain't gonna lie, because there's
Smiling face with hearts.
there's a couple things that I've been somewhat taking care of that I need to take care of, and I haven't taken care of. So how we should start out, man. Let's see. So one, um, getting some new gear up in Bay, as you know, and thank God that my fiance is a big part of a lot that's going to change and the upgrade that's going to happen. So you know, um, oof, boy, I'm rusty. I ain't rusty as heck. How easy this was, and now I'm back. I'm back like real back, really back, and it's like, no, it's not right. You just understand. I'm probably getting to it. Like you gotta understand. Like that's something crazy. How a guy can be so likable. And it's like a guy could be so likable till he could leave a full year to work on something he wants to work on. Like we miss you. Like let's continue. Tell us what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me. He puts Corey puts together this montage of him spending the time in Japan with his friends. I'm like, man, to to even like dream of having like I don't know a following so loyal so that you can leave 9 months, you can leave a year, you can leave 2 years and still come back and still have, matter of fact, have even a more bigger following than you already have, and on top of that, now as he mentioned in his videos, since 2018, he's heck, since he's been, since 2018, he's had money, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone was kept on saying, he's here for money. And I was like, hey, it is what it is, but he's like, hey, I already had money. You know, and of course he was disappointed in the fact that, you know, people even was thinking that about him. But, you know, I was like, hey, with a follow like his, you know, who needs, you know, he could literally do whatever he wanted. That's what exactly he did. Like, what's the craziest thing that you've done in your career, or what about your whole career? Let's go create what he said. You know, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, so you know, expecting the person, and it's not shame. You know, hey, yeah, it sucks when it comes to thinking about, you know, what you have, what you don't have. You know, so it's not easy to grow up on these platforms. It never is, because, you know, people who you think that support you don't always support you. You know, they support the outcome of. You know, I have friends who, you know, got their PCs and, you know, got their followings, and, you know, like Wesley, for example. Wesley, you know, still one of my bestest friends. You know, but it's so hard to keep up with him, because when you're lacking behind, I was like, because when you're lacking behind, and when you're lacking behind and you're like trying to catch up, it's like, well, the moment you get to speak to him, it's like, well, he's on stream, so, you know, he doesn't need excess noise, because his attention is to something, playing the game, being the best at the game, and then his chat. So it's like, so to be up there with him, you gotta have the gear to be up there with him, and that's the truth be told. So here's the most positive parts of it, right? Because now it gets even better. Well, being in school others about a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? It's giving me a new opportunity to pursue the thing I'm really passionate about. And y'all heard the story, y'all seen the story. Haven't finished the story yet, but if y'all go back to my my story pieces, from part 1 to part 4, you know what I'm saying? You can look to see how passionate I was in football. And, you know, it's only until, you know, my fiance, and, you know, very few select people understand what it is like to actually have a passion, and it's something that either didn't work out, or you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? You know, it sounds easy, right? Say, you know, I want to get back on the football field. You know, NIL's going crazy, school's going crazy, but as far as I see a lot of immature grown-ups men who, you know what I'm saying, at the basis of a game that isn't even worth hanging your life over. Like, you know, yeah, you can make a buttload of money, but
can you believe these jackasses? They kind of remind me of someone.
I'm giving everything to this, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and then I'm being tossed around like a playing card, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's so-called a business.
Real technical, real fast, and you're not facing Abarths anymore. Copy that, knuckle down.
Wants to do.
You all good, friend? We got you.
Colleges, 10 of them actually.
JDM Golden Era. The most forward-thinking car in the world back then. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Or simply GTO in Japan. Shingo, you're gonna tell us more? Yeah, you got it. Wait, 2 turbochargers, 4-wheel steering, and an electronic exhaust control system. Not bad. You've only missed the active aero control system.
How can I...
Motorized aerodynamics that adapts to your speed. That car was a freaking Japanese Batmobile. Way ahead of its time.
That really intrigued me because you see certain degrees and you be like, whoa, like, you know. But I realized, like, no,
I think we got to switch from a Hashiria to a Bosozoku state.
it's bigger than that because all these guys who graduate from Full Throttle, when it comes to the industry, entertainment industry as a whole, some of your greatest shows.
On this island,
So especially online, like, cause I'm an online student, so they have a couple choices to make, you know, because the school doesn't have dorms. It has apartment system that you still have to be recognized as, oh, I'm able to pay this per month to stay here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you do this, well,
let's try that again.
think about it in a way where only you can be successful. It was very hard because I'm not financially stable yet. You know what I'm saying? So even when I do get financially stable, I have other things too that I want and need to do before any money is being blown on stuff that I want, especially when it comes to this whole streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? You want to, how you blow up. Everyone still has a beginner. This is like, I feel like this is my beginner stage because, you know, I have very few variety. I have very few equipment. It's taking, you know, I don't have every. Oh my God, this car is terrible at credit. I don't care if I have to. I have very little variety of stuff and very few means. Oh my God, oh my God, that makes me mad. I have very few variety of stuff and
first position is ours, dude.
Not much to account for until now. So when you get involved in Full Sail, couple things that intrigue me. First of all, they have accelerated programs, so you could be and get your degree, and it won't take two to 70 years. You feel me? And that's bachelor's and associates. You know what I mean? And it's not easy. It is not easy at all. Actually, I feel like I'm more crammed than ever, but it's feasible because if there's nothing else I can do or accepted in like a job per se, this is where I can give my all in to feel productive as I am. But it takes other things. It takes prayer, you know what I'm saying? And it takes the love of your life to realize, like, hey, you come a lot farther than you think, so give yourself more credit. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to realize that, man, I have come a lot further because, you know what I'm saying, I can't really mention too many of my family members who actually graduated college. You know what I'm saying? I can't mention any of them, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever got the chance to, you know what I'm saying? So and when you get inside the program, so what happened with me is I got on an online accelerated program for the game arts degree for my associates and my bachelor's. And
way ahead of its
It
time.
was a really great idea. The work, it's not as cramped. You gotta work every week, but it gives you nice time to do so. It gives you really nice time to do it, get it done. Gives you a chance to interact with your peers, even online. The fun parts, the fun part. I could
These damn cats are tough.
They have
Yeah,
this
with these
school
guys, I
is
think we gotta switch from
techy,
the
you know,
to a
AI
Sudoku state of mind. Okay,
oh my god,
we
AI
can rough
dedicated, all the new works, any new devices, technology that you've seen up to date, it's some full scale development in some way, shape, or form, right? They developed this thing called the Project Launch Box, not Lunchbox, Launch, as a takeoff, Launchbox, and in 3 months' time of beginning, 3 to 4 months' time, beginning after your first couple classes, when you get deeper inside your degree, they send the Launchbox to your home, you know, to online student, and obviously to the students that are in school too.
Yeah, but that's what
It's
makes it
so it's a
interesting, right?
box that contains all the latest stuff you need pertaining to your degree. And I'm not just talking about no textbooks. I'm talking about the latest equipment from Windows computer to the latest music production devices to the latest gaming devices. So the cool part about me is I'm a gamer. I'm in a gaming degree, so we get, like I said, it's specific to your degree. So I'm not gonna get a Windows 10 computer. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the latest gaming computer, the actual gaming computer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a 3D pad. As a matter of fact, I think I could show y'all. I could tell y'all. I could pull up and tell y'all what I get. Specifically, that comes in my package, including took me some searching too, because it seems like they're gatekeep. They kind of gatekeep the time. Like they're gonna tell every student, hey, you get 3 months. That's what they told me, and it's like, okay, I started in September. I feel like it's been more than 3 months. What, September, November? Okay, yeah, it's been 3 months. It's about to be 3 months. Okay. So the problem is, so I'm doing it from a smartphone. I'm doing my schoolwork from a literal iPhone, which another courtesy thanks to my fiance. Which wouldn't be possible if I didn't have the iPhone I have now. You know what I'm saying? So
next time, just take the bus.
Doing it from the iPhone and going from place to place to place to place, it's not been very fun. And especially when stuff is all Wi-Fi related and you're in a really shitty place as far as environment, not family, environment. You know what I'm saying? Environmental reasons. Like sometimes if you miss a assignment because you don't have internet. That was one of my biggest concerns, and that was happening a lot really until I come stay with my uncle now for a little bit, and now this week of school has been a breeze. I'm talking straight A's this entire week except for the first week. It's because I was, like I said, you miss some, you lose some, but I not even flunked completely, but I managed to fail English Comp 1. And it's like, oh, yeah, I know, like, oh, it's English, how can you fail? Like, well, for one, if so evade to us. You know what I'm saying? If they can't get something right, and because they don't do things like they do things smart. Some people they like the thrill of waiting to the last minute. Other before it gets to that point. You know what I'm saying? So me, it's depending on a couple things how I do my work. First of all, I wanted to develop good study habits, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that kind of went down the drain because only certain classes take certain
These guys are getting hit real hard. Well, the next race is a
and others don't really, because everything else it's just basically read the instructions and do your best to your ability, and let's see how I grade it. You know what I'm saying? So,
starts from the highest point of the mountain. It's not a race to take.
Sometimes it doesn't work how you want it to work, and now I gotta I don't know if it affects my my lunchbox getting here, because I'm thinking it's gonna be here like the end of well no, I called them and they told me it was gonna be here the week before my January class starts, which is on the 5th, and it was supposed to be going into my degree, specific degree now, instead of just doing all the nonchalant introduction type of classes and a lot of typing, a lot of telling what you want to do for the future, a lot of reminiscing, basically. So I give them that. And I flunked English Cotton 1 because one day I'm struggling with the internet. The other day I'm using words not working. I can't log into my Word because Word has on your phone has a timeline. It's like a timer, so it logs out, and then you have to go through the whole BS about signing in again. I don't have to tell y'all how frustrating it is to log in anything Microsoft on an iPhone. Y'all don't know how frustrating that is. Like, you gotta do this, do that, and I'm like, dude, man, Microsoft, y'all are semi-important to the big picture of what the world's trying to be, man. Just to freaking log into this thing every time. I'm just not able to focus on my work. I have ADHD. That's been a thing that's bugged me for a long time. But somehow I've managed to do my best with having it, and it's not fun at all. Because I want to do everything other than my work. I wanted to skip right to the good stuff, per se, which is why they don't ever specifically tell you what day you're going to get your project, your launch box. They don't ever tell you. They're going to tell you 3 to 4 months, depending on your, depending on who you are. Depending on your degree or your undergrad or something. It's depending on that. So I'm an undergrad. You know what I'm saying? I'm an accelerated program, so I'm going to get mine much quicker. But I don't know. It's something to be really excited about, and they know that. Which is why they don't be like, oh, will you get your launch back on this specific...
Well, actually, these guys have pretty much said it
like, you get your launch back on this specific thing. So... they won't ever tell you that, which is fun, because when it gets here, boom, I can't, you're like, oh my god, every box, on the outside, every box, some boxes are bigger than others, obviously, sometimes you get multiple boxes, but when you look at the box, you know exactly what it is, because everyone gets the same type of tape on that box. It's like, oh my god, it's finally here, so, it's really, what's happening here? Am I in the middle of a storm? But anyways, it's really fun. Because of how I ain't gonna lie, the first few classes seem okay, but I have the problem of, reminiscing a lot, and a lot was going on, so I barely scurried through. English Comp, I've had 4 classes. English Comp is the only class I failed, but this is gonna be probably the first class I got to be in, because after this week, I'm done with this work to later on today, I'm definitely getting a straight B, hopefully an A. If I even miss the first 2 assignments in the first week, I have a straight A. So my GPA is quite pathetic. So we're gonna up the ante, and we're gonna retake this comp class, this comp class next month. and we're gonna go for at least a B, a B or B. Most I want to go for a B because when it comes to English writing, everything has, but you know, a true writer such as my fiance, they would be the architects of it. Me, I'm not. It's going for that specific, that specific sort of thing. You know, you have the writers, you have the narrators, you have the game creators, the game developers, the game designers. You have all that stuff in one big file because it's so much. It's so much. You have to be very specific about things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm no game writer. I'm the creation. I'm the you know what I'm saying? But if I could do more, I will do more. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what that's like. Even though they didn't assure me, it's like how well will I be able to push my academics to a point where I'm noticed by something bigger than just, hey, you're gonna graduate. You know what I'm saying? Graduation is huge. Like once I graduate college, at least the first part, like that's a humongous accomplishment. And despite all I've been through, and despite some things that still bother me about certain people I love, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that I don't understand what life is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, and this is the real, I'm gonna be like, I think the fact of us saying, hey, if you don't have a job, if you're struggling, that means that you failed. And unfortunately, certain people who I shall not name, they've given me that thought for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So when you give someone that thought and you learn, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? You see how it bugs you, right? You know what I'm saying? It bugs you because it's like I've been doubted by certain people. You know what I'm saying? And it's affected my whole entire life. You know, I've been betrayed by a lot of people that.
For years, that car was unstoppable on the Japanese.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's the phases of life. You know what I'm saying? There's the phases of life. The phases of life where you go through these stages based as of how you grow. You know what I'm saying? You know, growth is everywhere. Growth is growth is how we humans create evolutions. You know what I'm saying? The moment we all come together, it's called a revolution. You know what I'm saying? So you take that into perspective, and you're a child who don't know any better, who don't know what the real world is. So you depend on the people that are raising you to tell you, hey, watch out for this. And even if they do, right? If you gonna tell me to watch out for something, tell me to watch out for something. Don't tell me, hey, watch out for something and I run into it and you give me nothing. You give me nothing. You give me, well, a cold shoulder, basically. That's basically what it is. You give me a cold shoulder, you give me nada. You know? So it's very important to me that I succeed in this, not in beyond this, because they told us, hey, in the beginning as they was explaining the program and everything going involved into it, they were like, hey, when you leave here, we're expected to be inside of a job. I was like, I'm an online student, so how far are y'all willing to push that, you know, to somebody saying, hey, we want to give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's something I'm going to go over, because when you're enrolling into, when you're doing admissions into college, it's so much information that you have to absorb, that you only get enough to hear the exciting stuff of it all just once. And that's something, but that's something I want to go back over with the student liaison eventually. Oh my god, with the student liaison pretty soon here, but because I ain't gonna make the same mistake I did in high school. Like, I don't have any time to fuck excuse my language. I don't have any time to mess around at all with any of this. I don't have time to be failing classes, and I already failed one. That's not happening again. I promise that. So, with that being in something, truth be told, it's time to, oh my god, it's time to buckle up and chew up. They need to send me a lunch block sooner than later, because I ain't gonna lie, doing this stuff on the smartphone is getting old. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not very fun, especially when you're a bigger guy, you know what I'm saying? You're just, you know, you gotta go out do this. Sometimes I even lose my work, I have to restart. That is not fun, bro. Like, y'all are just like, it is not fun for nobody. Not fun for nobody. Like, it's not fun for nobody to you start half a essay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough to focus on my work as it is. So imagine that, right? Like, you go out to collect some references, and boom, you don't your whole essay is gone because of a glitch or some shit. I don't know. Like, it's very frustrating. It's happened multiple times. So I you know what I mean? Like, you know, I give myself props. You know, doing this on the smartphone may not be the only one, but I do know very few people do stuff like this on the smartphone. Like, you can tell that these guys you can tell by how you know, would it not be easier, right? But when you can't get up in the floor, you know, it gets tiresome. You know, and obviously that's something else that gets tiresome. But you know, you're grateful for the people who love you enough to say, hey, I'm gonna get you this Camille, because I know it'll help you succeed. And it's like, you know, it's very interesting. That's why it's important for me to make especially these next couple of months, to make this shit count. I have to make this count, bro.
Doesn't matter, does it? These guys are, you
know, I have to make my loved ones' love count for every second, because I've never felt so out of time. And I know if my uncle was here right now, he'd tell me, bro, relax, like, chill, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's all he's been telling me since I've been here. You know, because I panic. You know, sometimes, you know, I panic. You know, and then, you know, my fiance, first and foremost, she comes and she comforts me, and I have to let her know, like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for as long as God keeps me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be right here, you know, fighting for us, rather sooner than later. You know, there's a lot of big things happening real soon that I need to be prepared for, mentally, physically, and financially. So, you know, oh my God, these guys are different. Hold up, what the hell? I'm sorry, hold up. What am I racing against? And why are they leaving me? Oh yeah, hold up. Nah, sir, no, we were doing this. It's very different, y'all. Like, it's very, very, like, very different. Where, like, this year I get married this year. Once I get married, like, I'm gonna just have a fresh start with, like, everything. Like, I have a small circle, and I promise you, like, I'm gonna have a fresh start with people I talk to. You know, certain things is happening, everything, even social media. Like, that shit basically dead, and it's dead now. Like when you think about it, like my phone can never. There's only one person that really texting my phone. That's texting my phone other than my fiance. Like if my phone dry as hell, unless it's my fiance texting me, or my uncle, or anyone else that I love texting me. Like other than that, like my phone, wow, my driving is terrible.
Okay,
My other than that, my phone is dry as it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
each group gets to race, and you're the one racing for the pack.
it's okay. You know what I mean? When you see a lot of these good men out here,
Just this one time.
you know, they in a league of their own is because nothing can touch these guys. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this is not a good day of driving, y'all. Nothing can touch these guys. Like nothing. Like they're so family focused. They need their Bibles. This is not a good car to me, man. This crap is trash, bro. Yeah, but they be in their Bibles. They be making sure they be on it, man. They be making sure they on it, ready to go, ready to ready to go. Making sure that you know their spouse is taken care of, make sure their would-be kids to be taken care of. You know, they just own everything, man. It's like this, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's so authentic, man. You see these guys, man, it's becoming unstoppable. And you know the crazy part is, there's a damn near 1% of the population is millionaires, and even less billionaires, and further and beyond. You know, no man, none of the men is ever equal to a good man or woman who are taking care of themselves and the families that they love, and their families. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody. Those men don't even come close just because you own billions of dollars. That dude, when you really think about it, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Yeah, it's cool, right? But when you think about the merit of the situation, I mean, hey, there's a man who has far less worth a lot more. You know what I mean? That's what the world fails to realize, especially when we talk about in this day and age of men and women. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that getting the bag is all there is to it. No, you get what you need to take care of what you have. And that's about it. But when you start to be greedy and stuff, like this, like one. My car is something damn boomable, man. One guy I used to hang with, me and my friend DeAndre, or young BTW, we used to hang out with this guy. I worked at a club this car sucks. I worked at a club for a little bit, for a couple months. You know, that's how, in a man's perspective about getting money, it's totally, oh my God, bro. It's totally different than a woman's. You know what I'm saying? Like like there's so super select women who actually go out and work hard for their money. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, but a lot of other women think that their bodies will carry the weight if they do, and they ride with it. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy, and it's true. So easy for a woman to make money, like in our generation, man. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Even social media, like, and then when a man thinks about making his money, he thinks about being a provider. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman could literally make a YouTube today and have it today, right? I've been doing this for how long without any upgrades or anything. She could literally do this a couple weeks and by then have damn near 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And by the halfway of next year, she's monetized, and
is the
Oh,
living
then it's like, oh, what's her
92
content?
Honda
Like,
NSX.
what's the content I'm looking at?
Man,
Well, oh, well,
yeah,
she's
that's
just telling
Shingo's
stories
dream
about
car.
how she
Basically the same
had
NSX
really
as
bad
he
sex
always
with a
drives,
guy
except for
from
this one's been in
high
the
school.
hands of the master Wataru Kato, which brings it
Uh,
to a whole new level.
that's
I want to drive
that's
that
content.
car. Yeah, you and me both.
She's
brother.
pretty. Oh, well, what else? Oh, nothing else. That's what she does. Like,
For the firepower contest,
oh, like
that is
for
the final
example,
race.
cooking with
Special
with
NSX
with
would do
was
nicely.
it Naya girl? See where that's going, right? Getting guys hurt because women are getting jealous. It's like, yeah, cooking is a trend that's been going on for a while, but you know, cooking and shaking your ass while you do it, I don't get the appeal. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like I thought, but in retrospect, come back to the man. If a man did something that's considered nasty or anything doing with any other thing, like he's a weird for it. You know what I'm saying? So it bothers me to the core that, you know, it's a double standard there. But let's not make it about men and women, right?
That's what we're shooting for, right?
In general, how hard this can be. Not hard than not hard to get the job, but no,
Looks like you guys are free on
just like it is hard to gain subscribers, it's hard to get a job for me.
Now come and get us
And
out there. See what happens.
maybe it's how I look, maybe it's how I carry myself. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But people don't believe. People can put on a good show, like a heck of a show. Like all these millionaires, y'all look at all these videos, right? And they gonna tell y'all, hey, we did this to get this far. And meanwhile, the whole thing, when you really look at it, they all stole ideas and managed to get the upper hand because somebody then try to kill them because they had this crazy idea, right? Because that's the truth be told. Half of every billionaire's ideas were stolen by people that you don't even know of. And some of them we knew of, and all of a sudden they wound up just dead all of a sudden because they could change trash into oil or fuel. Like y'all have to really think about that. But you know, when you don't see the reality and you just, oh, I love Elon Musk. Why? Billionaire asshole, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, like he's an a-hole. He don't care about your life and how it goes. All he cares about is selling you his technology so he can get money off of it. You think he's sending a poster card to anybody who's died from his malfunction or Cybertrucks? No, hell no, because since it don't happen as much, it don't matter. We're still gonna purchase it. Meanwhile, Americans don't. You can tell the difference between people who know what luxury is and people who are just trying to live this false life. Like them. Oh, like for example, like ATL. We was in Atlanta, which was super fun. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Being there with my fiance and her best friend, you know, which is also my family, like being there and experiencing some stuff for the first time on a bigger scale, it was beautiful. Brought me to tears, like, you know what I'm saying? But you can see the amount of people, and same with New Orleans as well. And, you know, you can see the amount of people that just be walking around, and they be just posting these Snapchats and stuff, and they don't have the money to do a damn thing, but just walk around saying that we at ATM, like. You know what I'm saying? But that's not something they're gonna say. They're not gonna say that. They're not gonna say that. They're not. You know what I mean? I don't live a luxury lifestyle. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not the breadwinner in my relationship yet. You know what I'm saying? And even if I was, you know, it wouldn't be a problem at least at all, because hey, we're hard workers, you know, and I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, but for some reason,
Aren't these guys cute?
I mean, people give me the best of chance, and it's like when I do have the chance, and it's like when I do have the chance, like I have what you call. I'm in a separate place. Like I had an interview, the other day, and I was up, but then I realized the damn interview was for Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, but oh Lord, was for.
One more time.
The damn interview was for this is a something I did for I found, bro. I signed up for that. I filled out the application what, like a month and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back and like do my work. Like, was this worth losing for? And sometimes, yes, irresponsibility can get to me. Hey, I could be just tired. You don't have to work hours to be tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Just the very fact I'm in school alone is should tell you everything about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so not just anybody's on the go to college and then succeed in college at the same time. You know what I'm saying? This is my fourth college, to be honest with you, but everyone else was just about football until someone leaves and messes everything up for you in your life, you know? So going that damn fast? What else can be done about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm done already? I wanted to say, hey, soon enough, I'm gonna finally be a part of the gaming. Probably, it's just a branded car, I believe. Yeah. Well, okay, it's a performance car. I say performance car. A livery type car where it's like it's only customizable for this one thing, which is cool and all, but I already have it. Yeah, definitely already have this.
The new playlist experience is here.
Biggest waste of time.
Time for something fresh and new.
Get the what is that? Let's see. But you have to get the wait, let me confirm that. I'm driving through it. I always confirm that because I was like, you have to get the damn. You have to buy the season pass.
This is a Motorfest special announcement. Let me turn on
I
the news
don't know
for
if it's
you.
wrong. I have to see.
My name is Captain Murdoch. I'm talking to all you hot shots of the festival.
Hey, Chief, you
Will
want a coffee?
be
Not now,
part of
damn
Full
it.
Sail.
As you most likely know, the festival is going on.
It's probably gonna be the first college I succeed in. First, with class and stuff. But guys also decided to start for certain reasons, but working my way up finally got my first couple A's, and it's been a blast ever since then. Just knowing when to do your work, you know. Just knowing when to do your work, you know what I'm saying? So it's like in the future, you know, as well. I will say I want to be in the gaming industry, but I don't know how tedious it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard enough to get an entry level job, let alone with 2 years of job corps, which is the pinnacle of jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the pinnacle of job. Like, it's just where everyone goes to get the necessary ingredients to get a good job. You know what I'm saying? But like most, you know what I'm saying? And I swear I'm not a hater. Like, I love the women just the next, but everywhere you go now, a lot of places cater to women. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I see most of these guys leaving. You know, some good guys left that place. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're struggling. And some of the disabled guys, friends I picked up along the way, they're struggling to find a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, y'all have, and this is the thing about this whole election thing too. Like, I don't care who said what, I don't care who lied about what. All I care about is what is these guys gonna do for us down on the road. I'm not talking about no make-believe BS. Like, y'all believe in this dude to the point to where y'all hang on this fucking nuts. So, what is he gonna do for us that's gonna actually benefit all of us? You know what I'm saying? There's only one class that needs to be taken, that y'all need to take y'all attention away from, and that's the millionaires and billionaires. Like, they don't need no more help than they're getting. They don't need no damn tax pay cuts. They don't need none of that BS, bro. Like, when are y'all gonna help with us? Like, when y'all gonna start putting some regulations, some rules? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because some rules they'll actually give us United States citizens worth a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess people were just expecting me to be at a fucking
special team as a countermeasure to put these strays away. Quiet, Gordon. It turns out there's one spot left in my squad, so come get in. Driver, together we'll hunt these ferals. We'll seek them, we'll chase them, we'll take them down. If right now
feels unfortunately, but you know, like, I didn't just go through all this just to get a damn burger flipping job. You know what I'm saying? And literally make, and you know the worst part about it, you can ignore some of your worst enemies. You know what I'm saying? But when shit start echoing in your head, and you start hearing them guys tell you, oh, well, you weren't gonna be nothing, and then nigga, you look up and you're in a place where you're working at fucking McDonald's, where you obviously could have been something crazier or anything, right? That's a moment that you have to understand that there's no amount of motivation that can restore that whole, like, nigga, the last thing you want to do is a person that really got you. Because some dudes, when we talk about deserving things on this earth, it sometimes seems so fake, because, like, I don't know if I don't, you know, sometimes I have to be reminded, that you're a good person. You make some mistakes, hey, we all do, but you're a good person. And then I tell myself, man, like, to deserve the suffering I'm going through now, what the freak did I do to somebody for life to treat you like this at some points? You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know not to think like that, obviously, you know, but you think about it, like, what the freak did I do so wrong? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm like, man, you know, maybe it was the expectancy of wanting something or getting something from the good deeds, you know. But that's how we're taught. It's like, you do good things, and it comes back to you, bad or good. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really think of a bad time where I did something to hurt someone else purposely. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they want me to buy this, which is only $11 right now. But sorry guys, the chicken. Even those cars are really cool. Rivals? What was that? I don't know
New
what
challenges
that was.
unlocked.
What in the world was this?
Diamond Fangs are always a fun choice, and Cat's Eye is their second in command.
Until, oh, but I don't have a speaker. So what the? I have to chase these guys down. Oh, this is pretty cool. It'd be nice if I had to freaking pay for it. But it's a lot that has to take place beforehand, you know. What's that little thing? Okay, I see. Part. As long as I've been on the street. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, this college football thing kind of bored right now. I ain't gonna lie, like this for the 12. I thought the intro to a 12-man league, like college football playoffs, was gonna be fun, but really it's just annoying at this point, man. Politics plays a big part in football now. It's just not fun anymore. But I keep saying I'm losing my love for football every single year, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is like, it's so unrealistic now that it's almost feel like you might as well go back to the glaring ages where you just, you know what I'm saying? But there's nothing in the world that pisses me off more than having having all these dreams and aspirations. There's nothing more annoying than having so many dreams and aspirations, and then it's like in this world you always have to have someone to agree, and it's like you see it's from a standpoint, man. It's like where to look at, man. Like boy, like I'm so tired. You know what I mean? I'm just so tired of like looking. Like I don't understand how tired I am looking for a job, man. You know, and it's like I'm so tired. I just, you know, just give me something that I'm trained for. I can work good with computers and typing up stuff. I don't have to be the world fastest typer to be productive. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's too many trials and tribulations, man. Like it's frustrating. It's nothing but frustrating because when you have something like that's good coming, when you have you know, something out of the woodworks, because yeah, you can get an interview, yeah, but I'm not coming here by myself. That's good. A lot of guys don't, unfortunately. It's a gift at that point to be able to cut hair. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the money to get other things that I necessarily would want and need at the same time. Like you want to look good, so obviously yeah. But it's not just about having the money. It's also about being able to find something that looks good just because of how big I am. You know, I'm at an abnormal size at a rate to where even driving is a really annoying thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, getting into an actual that's any other, like, there's times where I would love to go driving and it's like, nigga, you can't even fit in the car. It's like, and then losing the weight thing, man, like that's a whole different beast of its own, man. You know, but there's a lot of guys on. I totally forgot that the topic I was on about the club thing, but about the money thing, it's like there's a guy, yeah, he was a Caucasian guy we used to chill out with, and I used to make 80 a night working at a club. 80 a night, just staying there checking people, making sure everything's good. 80 or 90, bro. 80, like that's all. No 100, no 200. And here again, but the women that work in the bar, they got paid 500 a night. I'm talking about, you just made 1,000 in 2 nights, dog. Like, in literal, you do this every single weekend. So you're set for the month, dog. Meanwhile, I'm Mr. Big Bodyguard. If someone shoots, I'm getting shot first. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Everyone else can escape to the back. You know what I'm saying? If someone shoots, I'm the only person that doesn't have a gun or a bulletproof vest. That's you know what I'm saying? So we can only pay 80. That's the best thing to do for us. It's $80. Like unless you're working as a security guard for like a rapper, a dude that's mainstream, you're not gonna get no money. I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna, if you're a person who has aspirations of opening your own security company, don't do it. Because if your name ain't big, they won't give you no money. They won't. I just did it because I had nothing at the time. That's the only why I even accepted something like that. Why did he eventually wind up firing me? But here's the kicker. He calls me back and I'm like, well, you the first one. And it's crazy how some niggas are. And my point, I'll get to my point in a minute. But it's crazy how some niggas are, because it shows you just what your mindsets are when it comes to the environment we are. Like, so I'm supposed to be guarding the door the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when it gets like late like it does, there's like 1 or 2 of us, 2 or even 3 at the door watching you. You know what I'm saying? So I remember this, and I brought this up, which is why he tried to hire me back, because I brought it up to him, and because you said it once upon a time. But now I understood. That's why the reason why I didn't go back is because I understood what the standard was. Like you did this. You did that shit for yourself. So he was like, hey, if a woman or even perhaps a man, if they're drunk, at least, you know what I'm saying, like, he said something about, you know, helping them to their car, you know what I'm saying, when you leave. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool, so, you know, we'll take turns doing it, I guess, you know what I'm saying, because somebody needs to watch the door, and then somebody's inside, and depending on the night, you have 3 or 4 people. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can watch something. You know what I mean? So I helped these 2 ladies to the car because they're drunk as shit. And truth be told, I don't think they should be hopping in this car driving or something. So she calls, you know, I was like, you should call, you know, a friend or something, which they did. And I, you know, I helped them take the car, and I, you know, came back, cool, you know, cool. You know, he got mad at me for leaving the door. I'm like, you got a whole other nigga right here, and nigga, you just in there, you watching shit, but you just chilling basically at this fucking point. I gotta stand the fuck out here. Niggas cold as fuck, and all the women that come through, I can check them because I'm not a male. You know what I'm saying? This woman, she stuck a whole bottle of fucking vodka inside the damn club in her titties, bro. I was like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? So working with that nigga was frustrating as it is, and you can already tell that shit was gonna be a failure, unfortunately, because I believe everyone quit after I left, and not to mention I'm the life of the party when it comes to that. Anyways, like, right? I'm the life of the party, like, you know what I mean? Like, talk to me. It's a fun thing when you know how to talk to a person. You know what I'm saying? When you think you too big and bad for something, that's when you find yourself not too big and bad, apparently. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yo, I don't be having time for that, man. Like, this little 80 a week BS, man. I'm not finna.
The claw blades are a good choice.
I'm not finna deal with that BS.
Fair warning, this rival talks a big game, but is probably a bit too self-obsessed.
I'm finna play those games with that dude. So it was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen that way. And for him to fail at something that you have no control of. You know, because you're just too much of a, oh, I'm too big to be told what to do. You know, so, alright, cool. Fail by yourself. I'm not the one for it. It's a person. But anyways, you know, I finally managed to make like $150 finally, right? And I was like, you know, he cool with the group, so I'm gonna give him you know what I'm saying? He asked me for 100, I give him 100. It's been about 4 years. Oh my God, what the fuck? What's going on here? It's been about 4 years. And I was like, you know, I hit him up, hey, you think you got 15 to give me? Like, you know what I'm saying? He starts barking at me, thinking like, I shouldn't be barking at you because you told me you was gonna pay me back and you never did. So I just let this shit. I hate this car. He was supposed to take me back. He never did. He's talking about I'm hitting him up 4 years and all you got. Hell yeah, I think I'm gonna ask you for some fucking money. Nigga, you been owed me. I let that shit go. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and hound you for it. Like, nigga, I'm gonna come back when I need it. And truth be told, that's a thing when it happens. Like, you talking about me, you talking about talking to you, nigga. I'm the one that was checking up on you before. After all that, everything had, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one checking up on you. You know, you ain't checking up on me. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing special, like, you know what I mean? Like, granny, you know what I'm saying? This is why you, oh, no. Oh, yeah. I ain't finna be the architect. Oh my God, I forgot. I didn't think the architect of nobody's paid. Like, I didn't feel not once feel sorry for it. You get blocked too. It ain't because he give you no money. It's the fact that it's okay for you. It's okay for you to do that, right? But oh my god, it's okay for you to do that, but when I do it, it's not okay. Like, you know, because of a huge gap between us, right? Between our so-called unquote friendship. But obviously, right? Was there ever a friendship, right? Was there ever really a friendship? Oh my god, I missed that. Was there ever really a friendship? No, it was just him utilizing the very thing he had, you know what I'm saying? Like, be realistic with yourself, man. I can't stand some people. I can't stand some damn people, man. In that case, I would have been $100 richer. This is, what is this? This is a delivery? No. Absolutely not. Not right now. The car ain't really all that worth it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, keep forgetting about this little thing. Where did I even get this? I don't. Well, at that point, you might as well leave everything how it should. At this point, everything else, you can't mess with nothing else, so it just makes it look ugly at one point. It's about the only thing right here. Oh, I forgot I had this. How much I be playing this game, I really don't get enough stuff from it, do I? I ain't gonna lie, this gold color look fire on this thing, just alone. Uh, Oh my. That was crazy. No, you can't do that. Oh my god. Ooh, damn. Still possible to crash. But there's a lot to do, but not really as much to do, you know. But truth be told, maybe I'm just tired of playing, you know. I could be a Warframe and even that's to play because I'm ready for the next step. You know what I'm saying? I already have this. I don't even want none of this. It's something I just wanted to get on to the next step. See, I haven't been grinding this game how I usually want to because as much as I love cars, sometimes first of all, it's very frustrating when you buy a game and there's still so much stuff you have to get and buy more to access certain things like like the chase pack. Like why are we buying that? Like why? What's the point? Like, I don't want to buy this, man. You don't care if it is year two, man. It's just a bunch of cars we have with reskins. There's nothing crazy about them except for their police cars. That's it. You know, and then you get to do the whole chase thing, which, you know, so like every day I become a little bit more experienced when it comes to the industry, and I'm just thinking about how much I see the flaws within getting these games like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, like generically, this game is fun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how much I grinded, but blindly just grinding the game that I'm limited on, and on. You know what I mean? But you know, say once I get like the game capture card and the laptop and the streaming stuff, I won't have to end the stream to go to another game. I can just go out the game and go to another game. Y'all can see my stream and everything. Y'all, it'll be perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I gotta do all the extra stuff, man, in the world. You know. see. Absolutely not again. There. Let's go check some of these out. Hold up. Oh yes. About daylight outside. So let me get it straight, cause so babe, my question, my answer to that is, I text you like, no, of course you don't. Like, I'm not under pressure. But let's call it spade to spade. It's not pressure that's doing me. It's like it's the ignorance of other people. What the what is um whatever. I'm done. I'm done appeasing to your game, my Ubisoft. I hate y'all so much sometimes. Like, oh, um, it's not the being under pressure thing that gets me. It's the audacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta see how a lot of people just, oh, I just don't want to hire you because you don't look for it. Like, yeah, like that's a big part of a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that just irks the piss out of me of human creations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I want to do is just be successful. Like, why can't you know, you know what I'm saying, a person who quite literally have everything they want. Oh my God, bro, hold up. A person like, but wow, I like this window. Why can't a person just just have like some more decency to just be like, I'm gonna give you a chance, you know? It's like, you gotta dead ass just be, you just gotta like kiss ass with these fucking people, and that's not happening, man. Like, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass to get to a spot that I should already fucking be in at this point, you know? So what did I get? Obviously not gonna give me they're not gonna give me the damn wheels like the trash cans that they are. Oh, I lied. They gave me I don't know if I actually had those or not, I'm not gonna lie. I've had those. Damn. Oh, maybe it is the wheels they had on those. Oh, well, pretty much everything I had. Yeah. Put them together. Oh, well. But I'm not pressure. It's the people that irks the piss out of me when it comes to stuff like that, man. Like CEOs, employee managers who are, you know, just interviewers, just all these people who expect you to be this picture perfect person for their brand. It's like pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? It pisses me off to my fucking core, man. Because, sorry for my language, but that's just how pissed off that shit makes me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world can meet me, and so even the ones that are afraid at first, and then realize that I'm just this picture perfect guy, and what the freak? What's that? Oh.
Target locked. You're up.
Negroes. Oh, you know what?
I'm not gonna betray my friends. You know that? Okay, maybe a little. Try not to hurt yourself, huh? I don't want to have to tell Sienna.
What the? It did me again, too. What the hell is wrong about you? Freak they want to do to to make you seem like you're just so inferior, and then have the nerve to say when you're just perfect for it and saying that you're even overqualified for it. It's like you want this shit to be as hard as possible on us. That's why it's such a thing, it's called overqualified. It's because when they feel like they feel like when you want it easier, that they have the right to say no, we don't want it to be that easy for you. Like at this point, who are y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god,
No
bro.
shame
It's
in trying
always
again.
something. Who are y'all to tell me that I'm trying to look for a job to put money in my pockets and to start this family that I want so bad. And it's like nobody. Like look, bro, I ain't gonna give it to nobody. It's whatever. Because the more I think about it, the more frustrated and pissed off. It makes me, man. It really does make me really annoyed, man. You know, like, and then you're reduced to try to do old school this and old school that. That shit don't work, man. And then when you get tired of that, when you get tired of doing that, people are going to try to judge you. You can't give a fuck what everybody think, man. Because people don't know what the fuck I've been through for the last damn decade. It's finna be a decade now, like, you know what I'm saying? So, then, like, niggas don't know about shit, and then you know what? A lot of these football players, y'all niggas got it just as easy, nigga. There was always a point of time where we all were super athletic and was able to do these crazy things when it comes to playing football or basketball. And then now we have levels to it. We've always had levels to it. Like everyone, yeah, we've done that. You know what I'm saying? Been through that. You know, anybody could they literally do it today. Like tomorrow, you could be off the map and you can make one. A gajillion offers from the same. A lot of you football players, especially now that they had this NIL thing, y'all pissed me off. You feel me? Y'all pissed me off so bad, bro. I remember when it was a dream. It was a dream itself that drove players to want to work hard for something. Now they don't work hard for any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? You make some players, some plays against these guys who may or may not even play at the same level as you do, or even see the field after high school, and you know, $10 million possibly in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, taxes is the thing, but half of $10 million in your pockets. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? You have, like, dude, there's dudes who are getting richer in college than the NFL players that have been in there for 5 years. You know? And then a lot of y'all get abused. Y'all get abused and y'all just feel like y'all know best because of this. Like, if a woman told me, if we got on stream and said, hey guys, and the woman I say I love say, hey, let's I wasn't into you until this part of time, would that not be a red flag? Or is it just me? Because it gotta be.
Why are you asking about her, Chief? Trying to go up the ladder? I'll tell you, but you're not beating her, Al.
Like, it gotta be some type of weird, like, y'all can't be, y'all just cannot be as foolish as some of y'all be. Like, some of y'all just, I don't know, man. You know, y'all just be thinking y'all know best because y'all got all this money. You know what I'm saying? This girl playing you for a damn fool, and truth be told, you know what I mean? And truth be told, you could sort of walk into it like the little idiot that you are. But that's the thing about this industry too. You know, a lot of times I feel like, I feel like a lot of times nowadays that the industry it teaches you. Like I'm all for it. I think a lot of times, like the industry of entertainment teaches you a lot more about trying to date outside, which by the way it pushes. It depends on how you push this narrative that signifies if you have good intentions or not. Like all these celebrities dating, you know, they get married to either, you know, these black women get married to these white men get married to these black women. It's like, oh, and then there's a narrative about every black star gets married to a white female. It's like, well, there's two things about this. That's one, depending on the age of this, depending on whether or not is it feasible to say that? Is it their fault? Because you ain't gonna, my age and below, you ain't gonna find no female that's not looking for a chick. I dare you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these females at my age are so grumpy. Like they ratchet, you feel me? And I seen something earlier. I was like, and then Figure said, I have a bone to pick with you because nigga, I know your goofy self didn't. As intelligent as a man you come to be, you feel me? You say the dumbest shit sometimes, bro. Like how you gonna get up in here and talk about, oh, it's about time we stop sexualizing these women in music videos, but all they do is shake their ass in these music videos. Like that's what they want. And it's like when dudes start really being so-called about their life, which I don't condone, right? But when they start being about their life and trying their damnedest and doing their damnedest, it's like, ugh, y'all disgusting. Well, what do you think that you do to good men, the really good men who don't care about all that? You feel me? Like, much. Like, you doing it at me again. Okay. It's not infuriating at all. Car stops me. God. Turn pissed me off.
It's like
all
it
right.
never happened.
It's because I gotta stop before I crash because, you know, whatever. This thing is a rewind. Damn feature in the game. I'd be toast. This man, I'm like, but that's all they ever done. Before Cardi B was $1 million rich, she was a stripper. That's all. That was, and then you have emphasis to it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, she graduates from here. I'm like, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I say college is a good part. Y'all do it after the fact, after y'all did pretty much.
One more time.
Man, pretty much y'all pretty much we, you know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing, and not that I would, because, you feel me, like, they ain't nothing about y'all that's to be desired. You know what I'm saying? Everyone know how your teeth look, everyone knows how your booty look, and, you know, and that, but even if they don't, that doesn't give you, I just did that shit for nothing. They just did that, a lot of times they just do that shit to, you know what I'm saying? And even if you don't know how any of that shit looks, they still do the exact same thing. Like, you know? This is good enough for me. They still do the exact same thing. Let's do the exact same thing. Ain't nothing special. Oh my goodness. Ain't nothing special about them. They don't be doing nothing for nobody but themselves. But, hey, let's call that damn slow. I'm frustrated, like, you know what I mean? I'm bound to be frustrated. It's inevitable when it comes to this type of stuff. Man. Like, stop thinking. Stop that. Stop. Please, just stop that. You know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, it's like, how y'all, you know, how would y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? How would anyone feel if you watch all these people who don't have half the love you have inside your heart do all this ridiculous shit and become stars. And it's like you have every story what to tell with none of the you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say all the right people because I have some of the right people, including you, in my life, starting with you in my life to hear my story, and that's really all I need. But you know, every time there's so much stuff that needs to be done and I want to get. Time doesn't wait on nobody. When you want shit to pick up, it's almost like it doesn't even matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very tedious, you know? Yeah, shoot, come on in. Man. Yeah, you good? Yeah. Man, what's the shoot trying to do? Cause God warrior donezo. Yeah, I am a father. For real, this is my uncle, y'all. Yeah. But after a while, shoot, we could do it today. Whatever you want.
Oh, wait, I just realized you're in the DeLorean. Man, what is you doing in the DeLorean?
Man, I just beat this dude. So, there's like this new thing in here, right? So, it's teas. Yeah. Bro, so you go, it's like these, it's called, I just unlocked this. So, it's like Morpheus Rivals.
A Fiat?
Yeah, it's like.
Is that a Fiat 500? I'm not tripping.
Right here? What's it? Fuck. Yeah, I just raced this dude like twice and beat him. And he was like, so you have to beat all these guys to unlock the car at hand. I don't know what this guy, you gotta beat the guy to get the, she's like, yeah, old man.
I'm old?
Oh,
yeah, I am old, man. Hold on, I am old.
Yeah, you pretty old,
man. I'm old, man. I'm ancient.
Man.
Every time I say I'm old, first thing come to my mind is sitting in the car trying to transform and then you stuck halfway. Boy, gotta work the kinks out. Old flame. I ain't doing this in so long.
Let's calm down.
She said, let's calm down.
I'm older.
She's I'm older.
Hi, I'm Jim. This is my brother Mike. We are the Ring Brothers. This month, Motorpress welcomes two fine lads from Wisconsin.
Y'all are both ancient. I love it.
I'll take that. I'll be the ancient predator. Oh, never mind. I do it to train too many people.
Right? What are you gonna do this morning? I'm trying to do this morning. I'm trying to do this morning. I didn't know what the. Well, we know we do. So we gonna be back here shortly, babe. We gonna be back here shortly. I'm gonna text you, alright? We gotta